Dreaming of her brother Kalen, Trinity finds him imprisoned by memory-manipulating warlocks, their secrets in her mother's journal. "Remember Kalen," she urges Reese telepathically. In the warlock's lair, a door triggers a memory revealing Ash and Trinity's double, Liora, the firstborn Seer. Staring at Liora, Trinity feels a lost connection. Ash speaks of shared Seer blood and servitude, which Trinity rejects. Liora's eyes hint at destiny. Pulled towards the shimmering veil, Liora calls it their Seer legacy. A fleeting family vision appears, then vanishes. As the veil intensifies, Trinity whispers defiance. What is the veil's power? Will Trinity yield to it and Liora, or resist? Were the family memories real? What do the warlocks want? And how do Trinity's Seer blood and the veil fit in? Trinity awoke in darkness, the remnants of the veil still lingering in the corners of her mind. She gasped for breath, her body trembling as the memories flooded back. The fire, the pain, the loss. Her father's voice echoed in her ears. "You are stronger than this. You mustn't forget who you are." Her hands reached for the sigils on her wrists, but they had disappeared, leaving her skin cold and bare. "Liora," she called out, her voice weak but desperate. "Where are you?" The silence stretched long, but then a soft rustle of movement. Liora appeared before her, as still and unyielding as ever. "You remember, don't you?" Liora's voice was a low murmur, her eyes locked on Trinity's. "You remember who you were, what you are." Trinity nodded, but the weight of the revelation nearly crushed her. The past was not as distant as she had believed. She had known this power. She had been born to wield it. "You are not alone," Liora said, her voice strangely soothing. "But you cannot escape what has been set in motion." Trinity's pulse quickened. "What do you mean?" Liora's gaze darkened. "The warlocks will never let you go. You are the key to everything, and you will either submit or you will break." Trinity felt herself torn in two. On one side, there was the promise of safety, the promise of understanding everything that had been hidden from her. On the other, there was the fire of defiance, the desire to break free, to reclaim her life. "I can't just give in," she whispered to herself, her hands trembling. Liora stood beside her, her presence like a constant reminder of the path Trinity was supposed to walk. "You can, but you won't, not until you accept your true nature." "What do you mean, my true nature?" Trinity's voice rose, desperation creeping in. "You are both Seer and Wolf," Liora said, her voice softer now, almost kind. "The blood of both courses through you, and that is why you were chosen, why you were taken. They need you, Trinity. They need your power to complete the ritual." The word ritual hung in the air like a death sentence. Trinity could feel the weight of it pressing down on her. "Tell me what they want from me," she demanded. Liora's eyes were filled with something that could have been pity. "They want to bind you to their cause, to control the wolves, to take what was never meant to be theirs." Trinity's heart froze. She understood now. The warlocks didn't just want her. They wanted everything she was. And they were willing to destroy her to get it. Trinity stood at the precipice, the weight of the world on her shoulders. In front of her, the warlocks waited, their eyes glowing with anticipation. "You've made your choice," Ash said, his voice like ice. "You will either join us, or you will be destroyed." Trinity closed her eyes, her mind racing. The path before her was dark, but the path behind her was even darker. She had to make a choice, and she had to make it soon. "This is who I am," she thought. "I am not their puppet. I am not anyone's tool." Her hands trembled as she reached out for the power within her. The Seer blood, the wolf blood, the ancient magic that flowed through her veins. It was time to reclaim what was hers, and the warlocks would learn too late what it meant to cross her. Would Trinity embrace the fullness of her dual nature, Seer and Wolf, and unleash the power that lay dormant within? Could she possibly stand against the combined might of the warlocks and their sinister ritual? And as she prepared to fight, a chilling question echoed in the silence. Could she truly break free, or was she already caught in a web far more intricate and deadly than she could possibly imagine?
Hey, I am Trinity. Want to know what happens next? Then click the link in the description below and download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Chosen by Fate, Rejected by the Alpha.